Welcome to episode Middle Ground JLE, where we treat you like family. Still got to work on the intro stuff, but I do my intro still. Here we go. 313 Detroit love, the Motor City. Detroit love, can't nothing stop me. Detroit love, I love my city. Detroit love. Gotta do that. That's the theme song, Detroit Love, my first album, The JLE Experience. I own the music and copyright. It is great season 14. I'm the guest. So my own little accolades here. 4-time published author, musician with 2 albums out, JLE World and the JLE Experience, all digital platforms. I have journalist. I have a monthly newsletter. I write about my journey for the brand on LinkedIn. I do an article for this month. Speaker. I've done 2 speaking engagements so far. CEO and host of 3 JLE brand shows. Middle Ground with JLE, interview show, Sports Line with JLE and Marte, sports show, and social panel discussion show, Ground Floor. I want to thank anybody checking this out. I appreciate you. In all the 40 countries, appreciate everybody who listen to the podcast. Can't do it without you. Do it for you. Today we will talk about latest news of what's going on with me and the brand. I put down here to please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with JLE, L.L.C. where you can check out everything going on. All the shows, live shows there. A lot of good stuff. First thing I want to talk about is my new book, JLE's Daily Devotionals. It's been out since last year, but only the ebook. I finished putting in the stuff a few days ago, so the paperback book will be available soon. I'm gonna give me some copies. I plan to have a book signing this summer with all 4 books. Think that'd be good, some good stuff. Good time to come out. Let me switch this up on here. There we go. Man. So I got that with the book. Let me get back in the studio to work on the 3rd album. Double album, 10 gospel songs, 10 all music genres next month. I got some good stuff for you. It's going to be, man, it's going to be challenging and fun project. Because I got some Motown vibe type stuff, classical, hip hop, acoustic, trying to cover all the different flavors of music that I like. I like all genres. Trying to put most of all those on the album. The gospel, got to show love for the Lord because He been doing so much for me. I can't explain. Well, I've been tasked with explaining with this because, here we go. I wrote an article last month because I was in the hospital. And I didn't have a taste. And me foolishly self-medicating, buying pop, Gatorade, Powerade, water, apples, oranges, wasn't working. I didn't realize that I'd become very dehydrated and didn't know my blood sugar was high. Thankfully, my sister, brother-in-law, because I didn't sound right from some people, they came by, took me to urgent care one night, and she had said she's gonna check with me Monday because she's a nurse. real life superhero. And if I was still kind of not jacked up, she would take me to the hospital. My brother-in-law was saying that from jump. We should have listened. And I was the Lord. So I was still not right. They took me there. And yeah, I talk about it. I don't like talking about me, but gotta be obedient. My sugar was 879. They rushed me, started pumping me with all the best medicine hospital have to get under control. And I don't know much about blood sugar numbers, but when they told me that, I'm like, oh, I had to look on my phone like, well, you should have died. People know I'm going through a sugar coma, as they call it. Okay. Called a few people I had talked to, just letting know I was in the hospital. Family reached out, and I had to deal with, and I was talking with a good friend last night about this, where if stuff gets you in the hospital, you got to deal with your mortality. And that was a tough pill because father health wasn't the best. He died at 56. And doctor told me back in 2004, well, you got high blood pressure, but your health's like your dad, so you got to be on the grind to make sure you surpass him. And took my eye off the ball on that one. Because no matter everything I do, it's always you're going to live past 56 because you got the bad health for helmets and genes. You can overcome it. And getting laid off and that adjustment, I've always been taking care of myself. Been working since I was 14. So asked me for help, truly depended on the Lord to get me through. That was challenging. Didn't realize I let depression kick in for a minute. Drink a lot of Crown, eating a lot of junk. I say now, with the fast foods and stuff ain't good for me. I was slutting it up, having a good old time. Now I realized that stuff wasn't doing me no good. So my community came together for me. Even my homeboy. I never told him that, but he lost someone recently and don't really go to hospital. So for him to come check on me was humbling. They really know the seriousness of my situation. Oh, I forgot my background. Why can't I see my background? Hmm. Why can't I see my background? Guess I gotta have two people on here. That sucks. Want to see my background? Oh, well. But knowing that, it really had me doing a lot of thinking and like, okay, you really got to take some things seriously, Jeff. Got to do some changes. So I've been meal prepping and kind of, the reason I named Middle Ground, the whole franchise, the air nay. So either I'm not doing it, I'm procrastinating, or I'm going to be on top of it. So I'm doing my meal prepping, plenty of water, real lemons in the water instead of the lemon juice. Don't mess with none of the junk. My junk food is peanuts now. Working out. Got to do a little more walking. But weight's coming down. Goal is to eat to live, not live to eat. More meat, vegetables, salads. All the stuff good for you that you might not want to do all the time. And that wasn't the tough part. So you watching this like, dang, Jeff, no, that's a lot to be processing. Yeah. But the know that you're diabetic now, so you gotta do the things that some father do that I didn't like. You gotta check your stick yourself, check your levels, take your insulin, and make a chart of your stuff. So meet with your doctor, you can show the progress and nothing but God, man. I took care of being at the hospital. Um, had one moment that wasn't the best, but my big sis, boy, she, if we had more nurses, really about the calling of it, hospitals would be a more enjoyable place to be while you getting better. Real talk. I got taken care of, and she was checking. I'm like, okay, make sure you do this, and I was prayed over. I received the healing. I'm thankful for it because my sugars are normal. My dosage level has been dropped down some because I would take it in the morning, eat my breakfast, then end up cutting it in half. I'm like, man, this stuff say 65. What the world? We start research, like, shouldn't be going that low. Okay. But compared to 879, and that's an issue. That's a good issue. And I kind of figured when I did see my doctor, kept me on it because, I was going to get checked up, but over 300, well, he ain't taking this stuff serious. He procrastinating. And I was. Being a man, take full responsibility and accountability for a woman for what you do. And I was bored. I was bored crap. And ain't no more time for that. Because the biggest thing that had me messed up while I was in the hospital, you could have died and you ain't finished your purpose. And to me, that is the worst thing, to go have that account with the Lord. And like, man, had you stayed on the right track and leaned on me for stuff, brother, your life was supposed to go this direction and all the people supposed to help, this and that. But you listen to the devil on this one. You know all the stuff you shouldn't doing this, and mission undone. And nah, that can't be my overall legacy. It got to be well done, faithful servant. I created you. You had biblical cord around your throat. You died at birth, brought you back. You should have died with a high level of blood sugar, but I've kept you, and you did what I created you to do. You helped all these multitudes of people, this, that, and other. I gave you a comfortable living in the process because I know the work that required. You had that focus, and that's the mission, to make sure I complete my purpose. So now lately, I ain't lying. Going to the stores, junk food be calling. I'll be cracking up like I'm hearing that Everybody's Calling remix. Do you hear right here? Like, nope, I don't hear you, Reese's. Snickers, leave me alone. I'll drive by the Coney Island, like, nope. My homeboy always crack jokes. I'm buy you some pizza. I'm gonna throw a rock at you. But just getting better perspective on those things, like, nah, man. You gotta focus on bigger focus. Then I thought about, you would have checked out of here and you created a brand, shows that's helping your ministry show, helping people find their purpose, sports show, social panel show. You ain't got nobody set up to keep it going. It'll just stop. Like, what? Nah. So, it took a minute just to talk about all this because, you had your season. So I looked at it, do everything a little different that I didn't do. Instead of isolating myself, reaching out to family, staying in my word. Doing all the things to give yourself the opportunities for what you should be doing professionally. And now, you laid off, a lot of stuff get backed up. So today, truck got repossessed. I had a deadline to try to catch it up. Like, I'm giving old college try. We'll see. I was stressed for a while, but then after that, just I recently watched the spiritual faith-based movie Facing the Giants. Football coach that he turned his whole team around by focusing on the Lord, and that's what I'm doing. Like, if God wants me to still have his truck, he gonna make a way. If not, come get it. I got bigger things to worry about than this. God, got to run a joke. He wax on, wax off, because I've seen it recently. My brother-in-law both had a surgery, but prayer and God's doing what he chooses to do, his issues was gone. Real life testimony. God can wax on, wax off. So I already had a second vehicle in play to get up to par. And God wax on, wax off. The resources are available to make sure I can get that going. So what could have been, dang, man, just keep raining and pouring like Job on you. Nope. The guy let me get my stuff out of my vehicle. We had a great conversation about Detroit sports. Told him to check out, like you see here, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with JLE, L.L.C. I pray for him because I know his job can be difficult because people can get violent. And God been too good to me to do all that. I mean, I had parents that raised me right. I'm about to be 47 this year. I'm not had no vehicle, ain't doing all that. We grown. I've been laid off. I'm trying to find work. Hey, okay, I'm behind. You got a job to. Low mileage, so you're going to be able to sell it for more than what it's worth. So that debt should be wiped. And give it to God because nothing's too big for him. So keep it moving. That's the biggest thing I learned from being in the hospital. Like, did all that worrying, bad habits, almost dying, and what do you got to show for it? Nothing but a lot of lost time where you could have been fellowship with God. Okay, what's the plan? I mean, if you can provide for the animals and the birds, you can make sure my needs are met. And as I'm the experienced with, you really got to rely on, I'm living testament to, he been supplying all my needs since then. That ain't no fake news, it's real. You lean on him, he will hold you down. Man, whoever is watching my living testimony, I would just like to meet them that this is going to be for them to see they can do greater through whatever they're going through. Because it ain't fun. Sometimes where the faith touch, you got to laugh at the devil because you can't steal your joy. God got you covered. And I ain't gonna lie, my homegirl I was talking to, she was more distraught that my vehicle got repossessed. I'm like, man, God got me. I ain't tripping on that. If it can take my sugar from 879 to where it's in the normal range in less than a month's time, month and a half, ain't not too big for God. He writing my journey. So he know for me to do more, I gotta have transportation. I gotta have the resources, keep growing the brand and getting this across the globe to help the people that need help, interview the people that they need to hear. I'm just trying to be that humble servant with a nice 7-8 figure living. I can pay it forward, help others as well. I ain't asking a lot, I don't think. Build my own house. No, I ain't gotta go places. Not asking a lot. I ain't greedy. And I'm definitely grateful because it could have been totally different. Still ain't figured what I'm right about for the LinkedIn newsletter, but I'm gonna get that out before May 1st. But I mean, I'm definitely gonna write a song about. That's gonna probably one of the gospel songs about, man. You can be going through your Job test, but God, and that's something I can really say, but God. Because no, man, you been. Because some people might tell you, like, man, your guy sucked that you almost died. You barely scraping by. Dang, your truck got repoed. And you still giving God glory? Yeah, because God can wax on, wax off all this. He created a whole planet and put people on it. I think he could make sure I get good transportation to do what's needed for my purpose. I mean, it do get to that point, that line in the sand, that great Pac song, Who Do You Believe In? Put my faith in God. That's what I believe in, even though I know it's hard. Who do you believe in? And at some point, you're going to have to stand on your faith and say 10 toes down. Do you believe God got you no matter what, when all hell breaking loose, or you're going to fold? And they ain't got a word for my faith, so mustard seed ain't big, ain't the right word. I'm living through too much. So you can't tell me what God can't do to take care of you. He made sure behind the resources to keep going with the brand. So when my breakthrough hit, that thing about to be nasty. The world gonna know I ain't nothing but God doing that one. So I've been trying to do it myself. It ain't working. I'll call mom back later doing the show. And appreciate people watching. A lot of people watch across the 40 countries, all age groups. And I went to the Palm Sunday service because a lot of stuff I try to do different from the first time go around of being laid off. And my brother-in-law and a friend has prayed over him, and I've been asking God all the time going through this when he been having them moments like, man, so I can't catch a break. I ain't doing nothing underhand. I'm trying to go this way, that way. And like the rug get pulled from me. What's the lesson? Did I do something wrong? And then I finally got that answer that living testimony just like Jesus. People are going to get changed from watching what you're going through right now. So once I finally got that answer, okay, I can endure what's going, what's coming. Because just like Jesus endured for all our sins and he took the keys from hell, rose to power, my belief for the whole Bible, what I'm going through is going to be 10 times greater on the other side. I can be able to help way more people with the resources and where I'll be. So if you're going through anything out here, trust me, it ain't gonna last long, man. Just like the sun still come up every day. When it's time, God gonna wax on, wax off your situation, and you might have people watching you like, man, I'm seeing them going through it, but they kept their eyes on God. And look at them now. They out here doing A, B, C, D, E, blessing on blessing, just falling everywhere. They tripping over blessings. That only happens as long as you prepare for rain. You know, back in the days of biblical, they were farmers and stuff. So when you ask God for something, you need to prepare for it. So whatever you asking for and believing for, prepare for it. That is on its way. So that's what I've been doing. Okay, make sure I'm getting everything situated. So when that breakthrough hit, I will have my own building, running different shows and other ventures I'm doing. I'm going to have my TV shows on Netflix and everywhere else in the theater. Got a few comedy ideas that I think would be. It's going to be a little disrespect in there, but it's going to be funny. I'm still working to finish my political thriller book, Order of the 12th Intellect. That's definitely going to be Netflix or Prime Video or in the theater type spot. One of them boys, but boy, going to be a banker. And I know a while ago, I was telling a friend, I've got a glimpse of what that looked like. You know, so he showed me that I'm in California speaking at a function. They got posted on my face. I got a nice suit. I'm at the weight size I want. It was very crowded. And I'm like, wow, so I'm going to get there. He just gave me a glimpse of it, like, so don't think that it ain't coming. Just everything in due time. So enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey. I always come across whenever I had them doubtful moments of Marlon Wayans reel on social media of everything you're dealing with is all good. It ain't all bad because God writing your journey. And it always feels like, yeah, just keep doing what you're supposed to do. Don't worry about everybody else because, man, everybody, they succeed and they graduate and they got their come. That's their time. Your time coming. Congratulate them. Celebrate with them. Don't have no envious in you when you're doing it. It's their turn. Let's pop champagne bottles for them. We'll pop when it's my turn. Or water, whatever you do. But your time coming. Don't, man, when it's going to be me? Just learn the lessons during the journey. Because when you get there, that's going to be when it's going to be, in my opinion, everything you've been dealing with through your season, preparing you for what's on the other side of your breakthrough. So you prepared for it. And that's what I'm starting to really look at to work towards. So when this thing pop off, I'm ready for the deals. I'm ready for those conversations in those rooms with those people with the money. Like, man, let's do this and this. Okay, let's do these movies. Let's do this. Okay, I already got an idea. I already done this work. Bam, here you go. Hey, man, this artist you always like, they want to work through album. Hey, I've been writing on these songs. I got these book ideas. I got this. Let's go. Won't be done, man. You ain't prepared? Stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So that's what I'm be doing. And you do the same, and I believe you're going to get to where you're going. We got some more great guests coming up for this 14th season. Pop my head in again after the book. So I'm going to give me some copies of JLE's Daily Devotionals. That paperback be coming out soon. You can always go purchase JLE World, JLE Experience, first 2 albums. Great music, great messages, banging beats. Go to Amazon, all 4 of my books so far is out and available. Great content. Change your life for the better. And so we get through talking about the latest what I've been through, because share a testimony, because at the end of it, but God. Through all that, He's still holding me down. And great things coming. It's like great things coming for you. So if you're going through your season, keep your eyes on God, because you're going to get there. I got to do my outro because I got to get another laptop, so I got to figure out how to put my intros on here, but we're going to make it work. So hope y'all enjoy the show. New episode of the sports show coming up at 9:30. Got to talk about NBA draft, NBA playoffs, Pistons in there. They got tied up, now they down 2-1. And we got to talk about Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp himself, and all the stuff going on with him. How did he pull through that? That's gonna be a conversation. Hope y'all be safe, enjoy your families, drink responsibly, hydrate for the weekend. Until next time. That 313 Detroit raised me. Detroit's in me. Can't nothing stop me. 313 Detroit love the Motor City. Detroit love, can't nothing stop me. Detroit love, I love my city. Detroit love. All right, people.